Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. This is Are You Garbage? The show where we sit down with your favorite comedians and find out if they grew up classy or if they're a big old piece of shit. I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on it's a Sunday evening here in New York City. Everything is calmed down. There's a great energy in the air. It's been nice and warm. We got a beautiful week coming up ahead, and we thought it'd be a nice opportunity to do a little family time.
Yeah.
The old family episode. Just me and Kippy, Kevin James Ryan. Truth be told, we're still working out some audio-video issues. I just stroked out right there.
Yeah.
Big shout-out to our producer, our partner, our comrade, Toby McMullen, who's over there working the old ones and twos. Set the whole thing up. We love you, buddy.
Smoking his jewel like a fucking some new age fucking millennial over there.
You kids with those jewels, man. I don't know. I'm watching you. Gang, my co-host is sitting across the table from me. When he's a kid, he liked his eggs dippy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he liked his peanut butter skippy.
Yeah.
When he gets a couple IPAs in him, he gets a little drippy. Give it up for the one, the only, the fucking master of ceremonies, the chairman of the board. His name's on the lease, gang. Insurance still not covered.
Shout out to Kelly Sue, huh? That's my agent.
Really?
Something like that, yeah.
Gang, Kevin James Ryan, everybody. Look at him. He's here. He's in the flesh. He's fucking 2 feet away from me. Look at him. The Godfather.
Hey, what's up, guys? Happy to be here. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes.
Yes.
Those numbers are through the fucking roof. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Please make sure you subscribe on YouTube as well. Those numbers are fucking through the fucking roof. And then the big one, baby. www.patreon.com/RUGarbage. Guys, and listen, too, we do these episodes because we get hundreds of fucking questions that people write in. They message us, email, DM, comment on Facebook. Also check out the Facebook group and stuff like that.
Yeah, those guys are awesome.
But we can't get to all of them. There's just too many. So what we're doing is when you join the Patreon, we're going to automatically, read your question if you submit one. If you don't have to, I mean, most of you did. Also, shout out, we're almost at, by this time this comes out, we'll probably be at our first benchmark on Patreon, which is 250, which we do the MTV Cribs of the Foley household.
Want to discuss that with you.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I think that's getting a little bit of pushback from Mr. and Mrs.
It's happening, 100%.
Of course it's fucking happening. We got 250 people on the chomping at the bit for it. Dude, I'll send those bozos out for a steak dinner and go in there with fucking T-money and fucking shoot that shit
My
up.
mom was talking about a little cash. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm sure she has some sort of rental
They
fee.
know. Yeah, they know. With fucking, that Sopranos house, they paid those people. Patty and Terry got to get wet their fucking beaks a little bit.
You guys are far from the Sopranos house, okay? Maybe the pool house at the Sopranos house.
They never hung out in there. I don't know what the problem was. I would have been hanging out in the pool house all the time on the Sopranos.
Yeah. But guys, thank you so much. So that's what we're going to do. We have a shit ton of super, super good questions from the Patreons. And we're going to fucking get into it now. All right, I got to go.
So if you want to get a question on the air, sign up for Patreon. Right?
Yes, patreon.com. Right when you sign up, we're going to read through your questions. We're going to get to as many as we can today, but I mean, there's, hundreds to get through. So we're going to be cranking them out, every week or so and getting to it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you got a weird shit-eating grin on your face? I don't like it.
I'm just thinking about the conversation I had with my mother yesterday.
Oh, she's not going to like me in there shitting on her fucking house.
Okay.
I'll get her a pack of ball malls and send her down the block.
Well, I told him they gotta hit the fucking skids for a little while. I don't know what we're gonna do with the old man. We're gonna do it with Igor. He's in that space chair. We gotta get him out of that thing.
Oh, I'm definitely fucking pulling my putt in that thing. Turning the heater on that and fucking going to town on myself.
Man, I don't care what kind of fucking sectional you got in your house, this, that, dude. A good dirty, trashy recliner that
There's like Cheetos and like down in the armrest and stuff.
That have just been like worn in, that like your dad or your uncle has just been fucking farting and watching fucking football in for fucking the last 30 years. You getting one of those things when you were a kid, fucking...
Yeah.
Lights
we had a
out.
lazy boy that the dog fucking.
Committed suicide?
No, he just, what do they call that? When you, like, steal when they stop you. When a police stops you and goes, get out. They curander, or what's the word? What is it? No, they take something.
Stop and frisk? What are you talking about?
No, in like the movies where they're like, I'm a police. Commandeer. They commandeered the dog commandeered the lazy boy and fucking took that thing over. No, dude, you couldn't sit on it without him getting all fucking.
If a cop ever did that shit, would you give me your car? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, be like, dude, I got no gas. Fucking easy passes after me. I can't be doing. Maybe if we can talk about you clearing some fucking picky tickies.
They never say that in the movie. You get in there's fucking. He fucking got a quarter tank.
Yeah. The fuck.
Chasing a helicopter here.
Like if. Yeah, I've been low on oil for 3 weeks. I'm like, take it easy on the fucking.
Ain't gonna get far in that donut, officer, but go ahead. By the way, real trash bag move. First of all, after we do my house, we're gonna do
my car. Is it going to be the next benchmark?
And I tell
it's
you,
bad, man.
Dude,
it's
that
bad.
this thing is a real piece of shit. It almost looks like it might be like a James Bond car made to look like a piece. It looks so cartoonishly shitty. Like you have the rust around the back wheels.
That's bad.
And here's the real thing.
That thing's a real shit box.
I parked my whip on the same street that you parked on it because Sunday, New York City, you got free parking. Park anywhere. It's fucking fantastic because we'd be getting crushed coming into the city where the studio is. There's no parking anywhere.
Yeah.
By the way, I'll be turning in my receipts at the end of the month.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's you or
it's gonna be coming out of your paycheck too, big man.
I don't know if it's you or Susie whoever you got handling the fucking numbers, but I walk by your car and you still have your parking garage ticket.
That was from this morning.
Yeah, that's.
I saw it. I was like, whatever.
Let people know you got a little money.
Yeah,
huh?
let you know I'm fucking valeting this thing. You know what I mean? I'm dropping it off up front, tossing the keys.
I took a nice pic of that. I'll post it. Your fucking trash bag fucking car. I looked inside. A couple unmentionables in there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I've been living in it. I was driving. I was in Mohegan Sun, driving up and back and forth to fucking Connecticut, doing fucking late night Mickey D's to stay up and shit like that.
Oh yeah, Kippy's got the Ronies.
Shut up.
Super spreader event.
All right, so this plays into it. This is the first one from Patreon. This is John Griffiths. Do you or any family member currently own a car from a company that no longer exists? Trash example: Saturn, Oldsmobile.
Well,
Yeah.
hold on. Wait, Saturn went under?
Yeah, a while ago.
Really?
They had it for like fucking 6 years in the 90s.
Wow.
And then really shit the bed. Those little fucking things, they were like Matchbox cars. Those things hit the fucking bricks.
Saturns. Man. How do you get parts for something like that?
I don't know. You got to go back in time.
That's fucking trash.
No, but they still make parts for it, I guess. You know?
What do we got? We got a Ford Explorer. There's a Jeep. Do they still make the Mercury? Is Mercury still a company?
Oh.
It can't be.
No. That all folded. They all like rolled in. It was Mercury, Oldsmobile, Chevy. Like they all folded.
So
in.
you're answering yes to that?
Yeah, of course. They stopped making. I've never owned a car that was in production, ever. I had I talked about it before. I had like 3 Chevy Luminas.
Vintage models.
Yeah.
That's a great question.
Yeah. My family doesn't buy new cars, even when they get a little bit of cash. They've never. My mom just got her first new car.
Yeah.
Ever.
What'd she get?
Like a fucking Mercury. She got like a Chevy Traverse type.
That's why you got to lease, baby. You lease. You fucking lease. You get a brand new car every 3 years. Doesn't matter what you do to it. A lease.
Yeah, but I feel like you're paying way more money. There's a reason they want you to lease the car, and your fat fucking family's waiting out front the drive-in sign event, just fucking taking them out, fucking pulling any car every 3 weeks, pulling a new car off the lot.
Drive-in sign event. Oh,
Yeah.
man. That's fucking trash.
That's a trash one.
Did you ever go to the actual the dealership with your father? Because my dad was a fucking master at fucking beating up guys and getting a fucking good deal. It was always fun to go with him to the car dealership on like a Saturday when he was looking at a new car.
No, I went one time with my stepdad, who's a curmudgeon, right? He doesn't like talking to anybody. He definitely doesn't like spending money. And he was fucking buying me cars before I got the Tigo. And we walked in and the guy called me. We sit down.
Sport?
Like I had a break. Like my stepdad, we had to go into like I went and picked it out. I knew somebody working there, so like.
Wait, hold on. You were getting a car?
I was getting a car, but it was before I got the Tigo.
Okay. The Lumina.
No, It was after the loom. The loom had broken down.
You weren't buying a new car.
No, I was buying a used car.
Oh, you got to bring your stepdad in for that, you fucking bozo?
Yeah, he was fucking footing the bill for it. What are you talking
my
about?
God.
Where do you think I got the Tigo?
Was it one of those?
Wait, first of all, you're breaking my balls. You're 44 and you're driving your parents' car.
That's not true. I paid for my car. What are you talking
It
about?
ain't in your name.
Cut the cameras.
It ain't in your name.
It ain't in my name
Yeah.
for legal purposes.
Yeah, same with me. You ain't got no money. That's the fucking legally I can't afford it.
I got warrants out there, huh?
Yeah,
Wait.
so, I mean, I was 20 or something like that.
Was it a used car lot? It wasn't like a dealership.
It was a dealership. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple of used car lots in
I've
my
gone
hometown.
kicking tires. You know what those scumbags do? Like on Route 1,
They,
especially on Route 1.
they always put like a Mustang out front or something
Well,
like
the
that.
competitors go and slash the tires. They with like ice picks, so they
What?
can't sell them and shit like that. Yeah. That dude, fucking used car salesman or fucking real grease balls. It's just like the fucking. They have like a trailer. That's the whole office.
Oh, yeah, it's
You're like, dude,
fucking
this is
trash.
a fucking trailer home. There's like 2 desks in the corner and a water cooler. You're like, yo, where the fuck are the keys at?
Some bird up front doing the
Yeah.
books.
But we went and like the guy kept calling me Ryan
Why?
because he didn't learn my name. Like they told him like, oh, it's Kevin Ryan or whatever. And like the closer was, he kept calling me like he had the paperwork in front of me. And he's like, yeah, Ryan, just like Ryan, you're going to be out there in that new car. It's going to be nice.
He thought your first name
It was Ryan, which happens a lot.
Yeah.
But my stepdad's getting ready to fucking cut this dude a check. Goes, his fucking name's Kevin. And I was like, oh, God. Oh, boy. That was the end of the transaction, my friend.
Because he don't like you either.
He don't like me. He don't like that he's got to spend fucking money on me.
He don't want to know your name.
No. But he goes, we walked. Shit.
What?
Oh, yeah, we
that's
walked.
why you never talk about this car. What car were you going to get?
It was a Lincoln.
See, tell the tale.
Like a Lincoln's better than a
Who the
Cadillac.
fuck are you?
I know, right?
A Lincoln. What are you, Matthew McConaughey?
I just got his book, by the way.
You're joking.
No.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Yeah, I can read.
I listened to a couple interviews about it. He's
Aces.
he's gone, though. He's crazy.
I don't know. I like him.
I love him.
I'm going to come in here in a fucking crop top and my fucking hair slicked back.
After you read the book. All right. All right. Welcome back to Are You Garbage, everybody.
Drinking like fucking tequila on the rocks or whatever he's in.
Dude, that one commercial where he's sitting out in the middle of the field
don't
drinking
know.
scotch.
Yeah. Wild turkey or something he does. What a fucking hillbilly.
Lincoln and Wild Turkey, man.
All right. That was
Lincoln.
I feel like it's probably one of your cousins. Does anyone in your this is from
What?
Dom Fearon.
Okay.
Does anyone
Dami.
Have any family members gotten a sports team tattoo? I
No,
think
we're
your
not
one,
a
your one
Foley's. My one cousin.
Yeah, the kid.
Who?
The singer. I think he's got an Eagles tat.
Jordan?
Yeah.
Jordan Flaherty? Check
Yeah.
out Jordan Flaherty music, everybody. Keep it in the fucking family.
I think he's got a fucking like Eagles calf tat. I could be
a
wrong.
bird. I can't imagine Jordan getting a tattoo. I think the Foleys and the Flahertys, we're pretty anti-tattoo. We're not tattoo people.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Either yeah.
Ian has a Phillies tattoo. Ian Finance, our
Yeah.
friend, who's fucking trash.
Yeah.
Our first guest.
I don't, no one really has tattoos in my family. My dad was going to get the Fighting Irishman one time.
Is he even a Notre Dame fan?
I don't know.
See, I think that's garbage because there's a lot of people that do get the Fighting Irish guy, and they're not Notre Dame fans.
Yeah, but like you have this weird Notre Dame thing where it's like if you're not a Notre Dame fan, you can't do it. Like, shut up. Really.
You have a problem with Notre Dame football?
See, yeah, like this is, whatever. No,
Could
I don't.
discuss
But
this off
the
air.
fact that you think that, hey, man, don't be using the logo if you don't support the team.
That's trash.
Yeah, that's real fucking trash.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Did I tell you when I went to the Eagles game with Tommy Pope a couple weeks ago? We were walking out, and there was a grown man with his kid, like a 10 or 11-year-old kid, just harassing two like college age with the Giants fans. And like they were like, yeah, whatever, man, whatever. And like he like wouldn't let it go. He was like trailing them, like naming specific things in like the 80s of like when they played or something like that. I think I just lost my audio.
No, I hear you.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah.
It was going in and out a little bit, but like just fucking like badgering them and like That's a level of garbage. That's not.
Well, that's Philly too. Philly is ultimate,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to sporting events. Super fucking trash.
Super trashy, man.
Okay, this is from Adam K. What is the least amount of money you'll Venmo request someone for?
I never request anything.
I can't do the request.
Yeah,
either.
we talk off air. I get a text.
Yeah, I don't like.
I don't use it that
It's
much.
tacky to me, especially when someone's like, "Oh, just you send a request." I'm like, "Nah."
Oh, yeah,
you make
nah,
good
well,
with
yeah,
the,
what are you,
you
fucking
make good
Merrill
with the
Lynch?
Yeah, you make good with the funds.
Yeah,
You say
get
how
out
much
of
do
it.
I
Send
owe
a
you?
request. Put in a fucking invoice
Yeah.
for fucking.
Got to get a PO cut. To
We
fucking,
don't use it that much. I mean, we use it sometimes like, hey, we got to pay this, pay that, whatever. But we just tell each other, which, by the way, this guy's a little slow with the fucking Venmo payments. You like to drag your feet a little bit. Your fucking TD Bank. You like to keep it in your account, accruing interest before it comes into my pocket.
What are you talking about? No, yeah.
I got to send you a couple reminders every once
Well,
in a
it's for
while.
like $12.50. Meanwhile, I'll put like fucking $20,000 into the studio, and you're like, "Hey, man, you still owe me that? You still owe me fucking $14 from lunch the other day."
Hey,
and I'm
this
like,
is-
"Yeah, you'll get it when I ice you a bit." Yeah.
Hey, thanks for the new switcher. You should owe me for that Chick-fil-A. Yeah, never do requests.
Never. That's tacky. It's tacky.
It is. And I give the kids these days that credit, okay, because, as a former fucking server, okay, it's you go to fucking a table and it's fucking 6 dudes and they're splitting the check fucking 9 ways and then they want to do individual.
Now,
That's
what
fucking
happens? Someone
garbage.
jumps on their grenade and says, "Hey, I'll put it on my card." Everybody Venmo me.
Venmo me. I like that move.
Mm-hmm.
But the request is fucking trash.
Yeah, and do you do Cash App? That's another thing.
What's Cash App?
Do you do? You don't T-Bone? Don't fuck with it. Yeah, it's new money shit to me. It's the kids. I go, I'm Venmo, right? That's like the fucking That's like the the Rothschild. I'm not doing this fucking new money shit or whatever you got going on Cash App.
When I discovered,
it sounds like fucking North Korea made it.
When I first got Venmo, as you know, I don't know if the audience knows this. I didn't have a bank account up until maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and then. Now I'm fully integrated. I got, a fucking debit card, credit card. I got fucking...
Got your mom's name on it. That is not where's it right down the barrel. Ladies and gentlemen, that is not a joke.
That's not true. I'll show you my wallet right now. What's in your wallet? A bunch of
my mom's name.
Bunch of my mom's debit cards. No, but...
Yeah.
And then when I stumbled across Venmo... and realized they had that instant transfer.
This is how trashy.
Woo!
That's another thing. I'll pay for the instant transfer. I could have, not that I do, but I could have $1,000.
I'm not waiting 1 to 3 business days. I might not make it.
Even if it's for $5, I'm going at JG Wentworth. It's my money and I need it now, buddy.
I'll take the $3.50.
Yeah, ship the fucking cheddar, daddy.
Fuck door number 2.
Yeah, Toby's losing his mind. I don't trust these fucking fly-by-night apps.
Oh man,
Yeah,
they
man.
can close down.
It's a cost of doing business.
Yeah, I love
it. It's like 10 cents.
It's right in your bank account.
Dude,
2 seconds. Yeah, take it.
I'll give you 50%, Daddy. Let the kid wet his beak.
Oh man, I love. And PayPal does it too, which I didn't realize. I would love watching that little circle go around where they show like the little bank and the little PayPal thing.
And they cap
there should
it
be
at,
one more of me like stuffing cheeseburgers in my mouth.
Because I've moved some figures on PayPal that I'm not sure how legally what the legal ramifications are come the end of the year.
For some reason, I feel like.
But they cap it at $10, which ain't bad.
Yeah, that's nice because I feel.
Toby's losing it, by the way.
Sometimes I'll leave money in my Venmo because I feel like that's like a safe.
Yeah.
Like if something
it's like the couch cushions, you got a couple of bucks.
Yeah, like if something happened and like the heat came down on me for whatever reason, not that there is a reason, but I'm just saying.
You can be relaxed knowing you got $9 in your Venmo account.
No, but I always feel like they won't look in there. I don't know why.
Yeah. Oh my God. The world's worst fucking spy.
The feds
they got my Venmo.
God damn it, they know my PayPal. These guys are good. Yeah, it's the FBI, asshole.
And it's your email address.
Great question.
Yeah, what a fucking question.
Great fucking question. Venmo pay requests is fucking. It's not even garbage. It's a fucking tacky.
It's tacky.
Yeah, don't be doing that shit. Fucking, you owe somebody money.
You get out in front of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You go out to dinner. Hey, I'll Venmo. You send a text. And plus another thing too. I've said this a couple times. Dude, make every single transaction private. What are we doing? I don't care unless I can see a dollar amount. Then know what everybody's dealing in. Because when somebody says, "Hey, for pizza," and it's $200,
Well, why are you reading it?
Because it automatically comes up. I always have to switch it over to just my transaction.
You're telling me you don't do a little scroll to see what people are doing? I don't believe it.
I'm a monies guy. If they put the dollar amount on there, I'm a game show guy.
Yeah.
And I like the
no
fucking
whammy,
price
no
is
whammy,
right.
no whammy,
yeah.
no whammy.
I don't give a shit that like it's some little joke that fucking Tony says to Steve. I want to know what they're
couple of eggplants or something.
Yeah,
you know what
I want to know what they're doing.
Sure. A lot of my friends will just say drugs. They'll just put for drugs.
That's awesome. Drugs are great.
Yeah, they play it fast and loose.
Yeah.
This is from Cracked Open, which I believe is a shout out. That's History Hyena's reference.
Very nice.
Did you ever collect baseball cards or any sports cards as a kid in hopes that they would be worth something one day? If you want to know how trashy I am, Foley, don't even answer. If you want to know how trashy I am, I was home probably about, 8 weeks ago.
Looking through the inventory?
I got them in the trunk. I put them in the trunk. I'm like, I'll skim through these when I get home. I got a bunch of NHL cards. I'm like, there might be a couple of Rook in here.
Oh, my God. NHL.
I was hemmed up. I was in a bad place with even worse people. I needed a little
Here's
bit of
the
strange.
thing. My ears perked up a little bit a couple days ago on the news when I heard that the value of those cards have spiked a little bit for some reason.
I follow Gary V. He's a big fucking arbitrage guy, flipping them. So I started poking my nose around. Well, I was looking for something in my childhood bedroom, my old porno man. Shout out to Air Erotica. First DVD I ever owned.
Air Erotica, that's what it was called?
Oh.
What was the plot?
They were in a tank. What do you mean? They were on an airplane.
Fucking in a tank. Hey, Sarge, I got a huge cock over here. That's terrible. I apologize for our younger viewers.
Is that a cannon in your pocket? Yeah, it was, it was a couple of stewardess, the TSA guy, the pilot, someone's voting the first class lady. It's a whole thing.
The stories back
What was her
then-
name? Chloe Jones or Chloe James? She was like a, big blonde bombshell.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was a Nina Hartley fan when I was a kid. You would know
She
her.
sounds old. I don't know who it is.
Tight little body on her, though, I'll tell you that. Tight little body.
What
were you looking for?
I forget. I don't know. Sometimes I just try to go.
Money is what you were looking for.
No.
Ended up in your mom's sock drawer.
And I found like a book of, cards. And I was like, oh, fuck, maybe.
What did you collect? Was it Topps?
I never liked baseball. I never liked baseball as a kid. So, I didn't really do that. But we had like hockey, basketball, fucking,
This is a
football, a couple of football ones, like Pro Bowl cards. I'm like, maybe these or something. And I started like typing them in, and they were worth like fucking a nickel. And I'm
That's
like,
trashy,
I'm like, this isn't
man.
even worth my time typing in the fucking names.
Next thing you know, you're downstairs fucking price checking the fucking china cabinet, you fucking scumbag. I'll tell you what I did, because we just moved from apartment to apartment. For a while, I had this double, I don't know if I'm saying this right, like a double eagle dime. I had a dime that was really old, and it was different from the other.
Oh, that's bad.
And I looked it up, and I was like, there was like a thing where like it could be worth a lot of money.
You got that little monocle in.
I got a jewel guy.
Yeah, this is a double eagle nickel we got here.
I'm down on 42nd Street.
They were Buffalo.
Fucking uncut gems.
Yeah. Fucking Kevin Garnett's going to beat you up or whatever.
Holy man, let me get that dime.
Let me just wear it at the game tonight. It's my lucky dime. I can't do it.
The monocle. I lay out the felt.
Yeah, the velvet.
Trash. And I put it, because I get it mixed up with all your change. Because we got a huge change drawer. It's
Sure.
mostly nickels and pennies.
Yeah, you sift through the fucking hardware on that quick.
You saw me doing that when I put air in the tires the other day. Remember?
Oh, all right. Let's pause this for a second. I watched the saddest thing ever.
I can't put air in my tires?
No, you almost couldn't physically. You were fucking huffing and puffing.
If I return the car with fucking light tires, Ma gets mad. You know what I mean?
He goes. He's got a digital reader, like air pressure.
I got a classy automobile, yes.
So he goes, let me know when it gets to 36. And I'm like, it was at like 29. I'm like, all right. First of all 4 of his tires are low. And he's like, I wonder what it is. I'm like, it's probably it's the heavy payload this thing's pulling around. This ain't a Toyota Tundra. This is a Jeep, Daddy. This ain't fucking JD Power and Associates.
You know
This
the
thing-
thing
you
when
got
they-
a Jeep Liberty, dude. You even got the mini one.
You know
That's like a micro machine.
The thing where they land the plane in the back of the pickup truck.
That's what. Yeah.
They just show me parachuting in on it.
I
don't know. I think it was because it got really cold, so the fucking air went out of my tires.
But
we were going. Where were we going?
We're going to pick up this table.
Oh,
Yeah, Long Island.
Yeah, and it was raining that day. I didn't want to get out on the fucking
man.
Long Island Expressway and fucking lunch it.
It took him 45 minutes to fill up his tires, and he goes, you have to bend down to fill it in. And he goes, let me know when he goes, honk the horn when it gets to 35. So he puts it in, and then
I could never be a catcher, I'll tell you that.
He can't bend over long enough. So he's popping up at like fucking 31. Is it there yet? I'm like, I told you I'd beep the horn. It's close enough. It's all right. Oh,
Yeah.
man, you fucking... It was like one of those things where like you were learning to walk, and you're like, he's got to do it on his own. I was like, he's got to learn how to do it on his own.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was a struggle fest.
Oh, man.
You would have thought you were in a fucking wrestling match.
Got them pumped up, though. It was nice.
Yeah.
This is how trashy
That air compressor got the best of it, but you did have a hard time digging for fucking quarters. Pulling up a couple of French fries and stuff from under the seat.
Old onion ring.
A couple of mott sticks. Got marinara back here.
Ooh, I had a cold mozzarella stick the other day. It was
That's
fantastic.
fucking gross. A
Smoking
cold
it-
mozzarella.
Smoking it like a cigar. Yeah, what do you say? What do you know?
It's like a deep fried cannoli at that point.
That's not a bad idea. Tell you what, deep fried cannolis. Put a patent on that, huh? Check the timestamp on this. We got a hot deal going here.
Oh.
This is how trashy we were. All right.
What was the question again?
The baseball
cards.
cards.
Oh, it's okay. It's from Cracked Open 'em. That's www.patreon.com/cards.
Dude, that's a great question. When I was a kid in the 80s and 90s, they were huge. And then when I got into like high school, like they were even bigger. Like they were like sleek and they had the different
hologram. Some of them had hologram
Yeah.
type stuff. Yeah, they were really
But
doing it.
We only got my brother every year for his birthday from choked on my whole Chipotle. Every year for my brother's birthday, he got a full deck, the full season of Tops for like 7 years. Now at a certain point, you know what I mean? He ain't around no more. He's off at college. I did a little poking around, fucking grifted a couple out. So
Ken
I got
Griffey rookie cards and
yeah,
shit.
I got a few in my drawer at home.
So yeah. To answer your question, we're trash because I've recently started kicking the tires on my old fucking books, and you
You got anything of mention in there?
Nah, I had like a couple of.
I know where the car's parked too. Grab me a crowbar, do a B&E.
Well, I was gonna say because I knew we were gonna do the fucking,
Oh yeah, we should put them in here.
Oh, we could. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Couple go missing.
I mean, dude, I found one that was worth like $1.30. It was somebody was bidding on it for $1.37.
Oh, you got to do that shit. You can't just take them to. I would take them to. I think you go to a store or something like that.
No, it's like Pawn Stars. They're gonna give you 10% of what it's worth. They gotta sit on it for a while. You know what I mean? They gotta bring an expert in. They got a card guy.
Let me bring in a guy who knows what he's talking
Yeah.
about. All right,
Because I'm
some
just
other
I'm
dirt
just
bag.
a fucking Nevada hillbilly.
I've been crushing Pawn Stars, by the way. That dude that runs the fucking Cook County or Clark County Museum, the fucking Amish-looking dude.
Yeah.
That guy knows his shit.
Yeah. You think they really know, or they did do some research on it beforehand? Hey, I'm coming in with a musket.
Yeah,
fucking
they don't know what the- you
hit
think-
Wikipedia for an hour.
Fucking Rick Harrison can fucking take a hike. He doesn't know
Shout
what
out to
he's talking
Chum Lee.
about. Chummy.
This is another one. This is from Chris.
Great question, by the way.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you,
was
brother.
fantastic. This is from Chris. Have you ever had dishes in your car? Spoon, bowl, glass, or plate?
I'll tell you this. When I was at theater school, we lived in like a farmhouse together, and there was a bunch of people that lived there. And,
This story changes. It's like a new thing. We lived in a shoe for 6 weeks.
and we would take food into our room and eat it. Okay, and if we didn't feel like washing the dishes, we would throw them all in a box and then drive them somewhere to a dumpster and just throw them out
Well, that's insane.
because we didn't feel like doing the dishes.
I currently have 2 spoons in my glove box.
Why?
It's my fucking wife. I didn't know they were in there. I was looking for a lighter. She gets like a yogurt or something, or a fucking smoothie or something.
From the house?
Yeah.
Bringing your silverware out of the house, that seems trashy to
I'm
me.
not I don't fucking co-sign. I didn't know they were in there. They had to be in there for months.
Yeah,
They were at the bottom of the center console.
We don't. That would never fly at the Foley household. Taking the silverware out of the house. Who knows where you're going with it? You know, my mom will pat you down before you leave.
Yeah, where you going? What are you doing with the butter knives? Yeah, I have 2 fucking spoons in my fucking. Yeah, I fucking really bothered me.
Yeah,
Really bothered
we also we always had a couple bent silver too.
Heroin? What's going on?
We would have like a bent knife because somebody tried to use it for something when they didn't feel like getting a
Screwdriver,
screwdriver.
yeah, like
we'll have a
fucking-
fork that's like out of sync a little bit. Or the big one was we would they would always be a big tablespoon that was like bent a little bit from trying to get ice cream out.
Oh yeah, it gets a little wobbly.
You need a good scooper.
You
I'll
got
tell
the
you that.
W in there?
Yeah, you go in for an ice cold block of Briars that's been sitting there for a couple of days. Ooh, that's like fucking chipping through a glacier.
You know what was real trashy? Speaking of fucking silverware, the ones with the plastic handle. It was like metal, but it would have the plastic handle.
Get the
with,
fuck
with,
out
like,
of
the
here
2
with
screws
that.
on it or whatever.
You ate at somebody's house with that shit.
You're getting milk for dinner for sure. Somebody's got those things. They're like blue.
They
or
were
green.
real thin
Yeah.
too. No, I like nice cutlery.
Yeah, give me something I can. Something heavy duty. If a steak comes
Hey,
across,
Mrs.
I'm
Stewart,
ready.
why don't you fucking hit the china cabinet, all right? We got company here tonight.
Yeah, they're like rusting out of the bolts. It's
Oh,
like,
those things stink.
yeah, that's no good. If you got those, fucking,
Yeah.
they were the cheapest ones you could
Mm-hmm.
have bought. That's why you got them.
If you had those, you didn't have the silverware separator inside your.
Oh man, you just had a drawer full of chaos. Oh my god, that's my nightmare.
That's so garbage.
You want to know how classy my mom is now? She's got 2 full ones.
Mm-hmm.
She got 2 full dividers, like container, like in 2 full sets.
Really?
Yeah, I don't
Oh.
know what the fuck she's doing. She must be stealing them from the watering hole.
All those dudes coming in and out. She got a lot of people to feed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go.
Shout out to the piece.
She listens now.
Really?
Shout out to the piece. Yeah.
Does she?
Yeah.
All right.
She's really gonna increase your chances with her.
Could we talk about that?
What?
About how you don't think that. If
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
you
Of
don't,
course.
you don't. In my slender days, if we ran into each other at a bar, you don't think that I would be able to coerce her into
No,
something
I mean-
romantic?
No.
No?
Dude. Well, like we talked about you. This was like 4 years ago. You had.
Yeah.
You were.
Oh
Probably,
yeah. 4
you
years
were
ago.
probably
Because
my.
I'm older than Kevin. I'm
you
10
were-
years older than
You
Kevin.
were probably my size now, maybe a little bigger. You're probably like you looked okay-ish.
So I'm probably just 10 years younger than her, roughly 10 or 15.
No, you're probably 20 years younger than her.
You think so?
Yeah, she's in her mid-60s.
She still got it. I'll tell you that, kid.
All right. Foley's like, yeah, I think I could have got her if we were at a bar. I'm like,
I said if
Being-
she was single, obviously, and she was at a bar with some of her girlfriends having and I said it would have to be like a Carrabba's or like a P.F. Chang's by the mall where there was a bar scene, but then there was also dining, and they were in there.
I told you go to Michael's on Street Road. We called it the Wrinkle Ranch. It's where all the fucking old broads would go hang out, and you'd be like 22, get all bombed up.
bunch of old birds drinking melon balls and shit
Yeah,
like
hit that, get
getting
to-
loose on blue Hawaiians.
Yeah, the Wrinkle Ranch.
Dude, that's the best name.
A lot
ever.
of fucking Mercuries and old mobiles in that parking lot. I'll tell you that much.
Couple of Deweys in there.
But
That
yeah,
is
you wouldn't
too
have a chance. I mean, you dress like an idiot. You don't have any money. You're not that fun to be around. I don't think what are you
I
gonna-
would rent a suit or something like
you're
that.
gonna woo, I don't understand what you think you're gonna woo her with. You know what I mean? Like,
Charm, personality,
Oh, yeah.
a lighter cigarette like a gentleman. This broad's like that.
fucking asking the bartender what the cheapest wine is. You got anything with a screw top back there? Yeah.
Ah,
No
that's
way.
too good.
No way.
That's awesome. She listens though.
She doesn't.
You
She
bastard.
doesn't. She doesn't care.
See, I was kind of using this as like a forefront to plant.
I
the
knew what
idea
you
there.
thought you were doing.
Yeah.
Listen, buddy, I got a better chance of banging your dad than you have a fucking get him hopped up on some sidewaysers. He don't know what's going on.
Who's that, Kippy?
Take a run at him. This is all-time garbage, and I have done it, quite recently.
Fire away.
This is from Will Campbell. Hanging up clothes while you take a hot shower to steam them in a pinch.
Dude, that is fucking trash.
You know what else is real trash when you get hemmed up is you flick it with some water. You know what I mean? You can't get it too wet, then you hit it with a hairdryer. It's like you're putting tin.
What are you, in prison?
It's like you're putting tin on a car window.
I tell you what's nice, though. When you fucking put a little spritz on, you have a spray bottle by the fucking dryer. We had this at our place when we lived in Philly, when I slept next to the dryer.
Yeah.
You know, I used to sometimes just turn the dryer on while I fell asleep. It was like white noise to me. I loved it.
Put a pair of shoes in there. It sounds like your parents are fighting. You'll go right to bed. So, doze off to the easy sounds.
Pair of shoes and a broken plate.
Drift away into dreamland with the smooth sounds of domestic violence.
You son of a bitch! You never loved me. That's too funny. That old pair of shoes.
Yeah, for the listener, Foley used to sleep in my basement. First of all, we didn't live together. You slept in the basement.
It was nice down there.
There was a big difference than us finding a place together.
It was nice down
and you
there.
being in a bad situation and moving downstairs.
It had that tile floor. It was cool in the summer.
You could hang meat down there all year round, dude. That place was fucking crisp.
It was cool in the summer, baby.
Colder than a garage fridge, daddy. Up.
But no, when you spray your clothes, you know, you have a little water bottle by the dryer.
Yeah.
Spray your clothes, throw it in, and fucking wrinkle them out. That's nice.
That's how you got to do that, or an iron. But I mean, who the fuck's iron? Steaming's kind of trash too. Yeah, I've hit the bricks with a steamer.
You think?
Yeah, I don't do it.
I'm a big steam guy. I can't iron. I've tried a million times. My mom, man, she is something else with that shit. She'll do it in 2 seconds.
I remember growing up, my buddy's mom had the one that you like close down.
What?
It was
like I Love Lucy?
It was like it was like commercial, like psh, like a big piston would go and shit. The fucking bell would ring.
She have the rack that went around.
Bunch of people sitting there with a ticket.
Why did it only go up a couple of feet? I never understood.
What do you mean?
A clothes rack and a dry cleaner.
I always thought that'd be fun to hang on to and fucking whip around the back.
That petrified me as a kid.
I loved it.
That was certain death.
Sometimes they really opened it up, and when they knew it was in the back, that thing was zipping around there.
I never understood the method of that, how they knew what it was, how they knew where it was coming. That whole thing was a fucking mystery to me.
Pretty sure it's just a system of numbers, probably 1 through 100.
That's garbage. Yeah, that's a fucking trash move. But sometimes it can
you
be
need
clutch.
it. I mean,
yeah,
you
man.
need, especially in like hotels and shit. I guess a lot of hotels might have irons and shit, but I mean, you know,
using the ironing board at a hotel is fucking. You're breaking that. Would you use the hair dryer at a hotel?
I did fucking this weekend.
That's my favorite. I fucking always break that out. Fucking do the balls, get everything nice and dry and clean.
I like them too because a lot of them they have like the zip in fucking cord because that cord's a real pain in the fucking asshole. You know,
I'm a big hotel guy, man. I fucking love hotels.
I know it was a nice hotel this weekend.
Yeah.
It's the way to do it for sure.
Another great question.
Yeah, it was great.
Fucking awesome. I love this.
This is from David Scully. Have you ever brought a traffic cone home while walking from a night out?
Dude, who didn't do that when you fucking... Dude, that and stealing stop signs and shit like that.
You got a Men at Work sign in your room.
Why was that so cool? That was so... You ever smell them, the way they smell on the inside, like that plastic smell?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cone smell, traffic cones smell awesome.
I remember one time, you know, like the big barrels?
You brought one of the one with the flashing light.
Well, I got my hands on the light through a buddy or something. I don't know. I got my hands on like the big red.
Have people that have connections in the traffic.
Well, like
cone
he had
business?
stole it or something. I don't know. It ended up and they were like, "Oh, I had it." I ended up in my room, and I had forgotten about it or I don't know what. But that thing must have been on some sort of timer or something. And I was home alone, dude. And that fucking thing starts flattening. My whole upstairs is lighting up, dude. It's like fucking, it's like contact with close encounter. I don't know what's happening, dude. I thought they were coming to get me.
You got a fucking Stouffer's FB in your mouth?
Oh, yeah. I'm sitting there with a fucking belly full of fucking Snyder's pretzels and Slim Fast.
Yeah, being home alone when you were a kid, man. That shit was scary as fuck.
Oh, man. Especially, and I still get a little skeeved out. I run up the stairs quick.
Nah,
sure.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all. Yeah, we used to steal that stuff all the time. That was like the coolest thing. I'll tell you what we had in my fraternity house in college. We had a fucking actual traffic light in somebody's room. Oh, real garbage.
Rad, dude. Fucking the glory days. Yeah, man.
You should have been gone. No,
Sometimes you get out, turn it on, pull out the acoustic guitar, and just fucking have us a night. A couple of wine coolers, you and your good time buddies.
Oh, that guy bringing up the guitar. Shut the fuck up.
No one ever did that at like a, you know.
My fraternity was a little hippie-ish, so every once in a while you'd have to deal with that. Just
Yeah,
slowly turn the stereo
I see
up.
where you get your fashion sense.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a fucking great move, though. You sit there for a couple of days, you look at it, you're like, yeah, I got my fucking cone.
Yeah, man, for sure. It's like the ultimate rebellion. You know.
In Philly, people keep them in their car, and fucking they'll pull up and take it out and use it to like steal a parking space and shit.
Yeah.
That's a pretty sweet move too.
Never mind.
No, what?
No,
Speak.
it's tangent.
Tell me.
I was saying I was trying to park the other day, and there was a guy being like, "You can't park here," and he put a cone there. I'm like, "Dude, I will fucking mulch you
See?
right now. Get out of here." He's like, "Yeah, we're doing something." I'm like, "Not. You got a sign? You got a permit? Give me a
Unless
permit
you got
number,
a gun.
dog." Yeah.
Unless you're a cop, take a fucking hike.
This is Manhattan. I'm
Yeah.
fucking taking this parking spot. I'm not
Yeah.
bypassing a parking spot. This one is a no for you, and I don't think so for me. This is from Chris. Have you ever owned any clothes by South Pole? You probably don't even know what it is. Do you know what it is, Tobe?
Yeah, I had a fleece. South Pole
s-
fleece.
Really?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, man, that's like the ultimate trash.
Yeah, I definitely had a South Pole fleece. Because
That was for white dudes who wanted to be black and shopped at Kmart.
It had 2 cigarette burns right here.
Yeah, probably came with them, probably.
No, the fleece. Fleece is like plastic, pretty much.
Yeah, it melts like plastic.
Yeah, so I had those 2 little burns in there when I dropped a little cherry on myself.
It's all the Looney Tunes shirts from the 90s.
Yeah. It's real trash. It's real fucking trash. The big one, all my friends had like, fucking baby blue velour South Pole suits and stuff, and like Outcast had a clothing brand at one point that they used to, my buddies used to dress like fucking,
In sync?
but like trying to be tough.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I never got into the full sweatsuits and all that shit. Sean John and all that stuff.
Yeah, a lot of Sean John, a
Yeah.
lot of fucking Echo.
I was
Oh
too
my
old for
God,
that.
you had Echo came with a fucking
I
like
have
an
a
arrest record.
I have a pair of Echo sneakers right now. I think it's the same. ECCO?
No,
Okay.
those are orthopedics for you.
My kangaroo sneaks. Little pouch on the side.
Yeah, no South Pole, man, but that shit is fucking trash. JC Pennies. Pennies is trashy. Pennies is the trash. No,
I would disagree with that. If you're looking
It's
for
middle-
if you're looking for
it's-
quality,
it's lower end.
discount,
It's lower
back
end.
to school clothes
It's
for the
lower
kids,
end.
you go to JC Penney.
It's lower end. My mom was
It's
a
not
big.
Bradley's.
No, you know what the worst is though? My fucking stepdad loved
Woolworths.
Boscov's. Oh, dude,
Shout out to Boscov's.
Boscov's stinks.
Now, Boscov's, when I grew up in Wilkes-Barre, Boscov's used to throw the big Halloween operation.
Sounds like a booming town.
You know how Macy's puts on the Thanksgiving Day parade?
Yeah.
Boscov's would fucking drop the coin and fucking straighten everybody out for Halloween. You'd show up to Boscov's and they'd get some bird up there dressed up in a witch's costume and put one on the other side, and then they would send a dummy across so it looked like a witch streaked across the street. Woo!
Oh, I've seen that old gag before.
Man, that scared the fuck out of me as a little fat kid.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's Boscov's is trash.
Yeah, you think so?
I
Well,
mean,
I enjoy it. I think they make a quality product.
all right. Here we go. What are you taking Boscov's money? Are you wetting your fucking beak?
Write that check out to Patty Foley.
All right. This one, All right. This is from Ryan Portenga. What are the
Thank you, Ryan.
Well, yeah. What are the oldest acceptable ages for a male to ride the following types of bikes?
Okay, I love this.
This is fantastic. BMX, a 10-speed, a mountain bike. Also, do you agree that it now seems as though if you're not wearing a full spandex cyclist outfit while riding a bicycle, you automatically appear to have your driver's license revoked and/or a recent parolee? Woo! Woo! Shout out to Ryan Portanga.
Especially on like a 2-lane highway where there's no you're like almost in the drainage ditch.
Yeah, fucking riding over broken glass and shit.
I think
you got a plastic bag full of belongings on the handlebars.
I think about this a lot because, as you know, I hate fucking cyclists, especially living in New York City. I think they're fucking super entitled. They're super dangerous. They cause a lot of fucking problems. I'm sure that's because of my fucking, my obesity and all that kind of stuff. Here's the deal.
What?
Because I'm heavy and I wouldn't ride a bike. All right? Okay? So
This guy's fucked up.
if you live in the suburbs, all right, you can ride your mountain bike on fucking mountain bike trails no matter how old you are, okay? If you want to be one of those fucking douchebags in the suburbs that dress up like fucking Lance Armstrong on a Sunday and ride fucking 3 years around, doing this thing and fucking that thing and all that kind of stuff, dude, I see guys wearing that cyclist stuff. I'm like, you have to be a fucking dork.
It can't help that much.
Oh, yeah.
Because I went riding. We rented city bikes.
The fucking Tour de Delaware. Give it a fucking rest, man.
We rented city bikes. Tour de Bayonne.
City bikes suck, too. I hate
We
those
rented
things.
city bikes and drove down from all the way uptown, all the way downtown.
To where?
Soho.
Did you go drive back up?
We took a Uber back up.
Nice. Yeah, fuck that. Downhill's okay.
It's not downhill.
Those city bikes are not easy to ride.
Whatever. But that's what I'm
so
getting
much
at.
tension
I'm doing
on the
it.
pedals.
I'm doing it in jeans and a hoodie on a city bike, and I'm keeping up with the guy in the spandex. So I'm like, what is the spandex? Can't be helping you that much. I'm doing the same job in jeans and
You look
fucking
like
Nikes.
a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that's like the only thing where you really you go full in to look.
But if you see a guy like what he's
Nobody's
saying,
got their tiny little peepees too.
I know,
It's like, dude, fucking stuff that thing.
wouldn't catch me in one of those. I'll tell you that.
No.
Unless I had a couple and put a solo in there, let him know who's boss.
Put a roll of quarters down there.
You see a guy riding a mountain bike, dressed like in street clothes. He's going to work. He's going to work somewhere.
He's late. He's wherever he's going. He's late.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He's late and he ain't happy. He's got
No.
he's got someone breathing. He's got a wife or somebody breathing down his neck.
His customer service skills are not good.
No.
Now, you see a dude, a grown man, on a fucking BMX bike, especially if you see somebody in urban areas. Don't fuck with that guy.
Yeah, dude.
Because that guy,
You're down and out if you're on a BMX
that
bike.
guy doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
You see a fucking grown man on a BMX bike, not at like a fucking skate park or something like that. Steer clear. Because that guy,
That dude has worn South Pole before.
yeah, and he's in and out of the joint.
Yeah. Yeah. Steer clear of that.
100%.
Yeah, fantastic question.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Um,
Thanks, buddy.
This is from Mike Smith. Sounds like a fucking fake name, but I'll believe it.
I like your style, Mr. Smith.
Have you
Very
ever?
nice.
This is from John Johnson.
My real name's Larry Johnson.
Have you ever gone into a store, bar, restaurant to blow up the bathroom with zero intention of buying anything?
What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Absolutely.
Yeah. I fake. You got to be on the phone type thing.
Oh yeah,
You got to act like you've been there.
Yeah, you gotta do a spin move on the fucking hostess.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they're dicks.
Sometimes it just goes, you got a bathroom? Like, what are we doing here? We're all human.
Yeah.
It's either you fucking let me take a piss or shit.
Yeah, when I was in charge of shit like that, I would never fucking say like a normal person. If it's a fucking homeless guy that's fucking stinks, he's gonna go in there and shit on the walls or something like that. You tell him to fucking keep it moving.
Kick rocks there, bozo.
Yeah, but if it's just a person, how can you say for customers only? Like what?
I mean, it's the hacky bit too, but 7-Eleven. It's like, well, where are you peeing? You know what I mean? 7-Eleven don't let you pee.
Oh, you got to get in with your guy. I have ins with my bodega guys and
To use the bathroom at a bodega?
Yeah,
What? But if it's in your neighborhood, why do you need it?
might be for nefarious purposes.
my
I don't think
God.
that's really to be discussed publicly.
Jesus Christ.
But I'm just saying, I can get into my bathroom at 7-Eleven and a gas station bathroom.
Yeah, gas station. Anybody can get to a fucking gas station bathroom.
You know what does some of the convenience?
You're going to the bathroom at 7-Eleven?
You gotta,
How many taquitos do you have to buy before they let you in?
you gotta use the taquito
Hey,
to get
Foley, it's your 10,000 taquito this year. All right, give him the key.
in. No key, walk right in. Right, but you got to go behind the where they have the fucking soda stack.
Do you
and shit
work
like
at
that.
7-Eleven? Is this your way of telling me
No.
this?
Are you on a first name basis with your bodega
Yeah, of course. What am I, a fucking asshole? Of course. Talk to Raj all the time. Hang out, fucking shoot the shit.
You're in there smoking cigs, petting a cat. Yeah. All right.
Wait, so to answer that question, yes, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, of
you know where the
course.
best place to go? Let me give you guys a little tip, especially if you're in a city. Go to a hotel and use
the lobby.
fucking lobby bathroom. And they don't know what's going on. They don't know who you are.
If it's a tighter ship, they're keen to it. But a lot of times you can get in.
How would they know? They don't. Wow, this is ridiculous. I'm in fucking room 1088.
Let me see your key.
My wife has it.
Dumb broad.
She's shopping right now.
Yeah.
But hotels are fucking nice. Sometimes they put them on the second floor to fucking try to keep the riffraff out.
Yeah,
But
you'll
you
find
walk
them.
up the stairs. Never go to the elevator. That's where they fucking get you.
Yeah.
Get hemmed up.
This is from Chris. Growing up, did your family have multiple remote controls, TV, DVD player, VHS player, sound system, and extra points if the ceiling fan has a remote?
We got a remote fucking ceiling fan right now. Fucking boop. Yeah, my parents right now have 4 remotes. They have the ceiling fan. They have the remote for the TV.
The vibrator.
Gas powered. The remote for the TV. The cable remote, which does everything, but they don't know.
Yeah.
And then
Remember Universal remotes were big.
and then
When you had to get someone to program them. You're like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, program.
Have
it to
someone
the
come
other-
NASA to come on.
yeah.
I'm like, nah, dude.
669. Shut the fuck up. But then my dad has a remote for his chair, which he always thinks is a remote for the TV, and he's sitting there fucking pressing it.
Meanwhile, he's folded up.
Daddy!
He's trying to put the fucking news on. He's tied up in a pretzel.
I love him. But yeah, it's weird that he doesn't realize it because the chair remote has a cord to it, and he's just sitting there just fucking pressing it.
Yeah.
This kid's out to lunch.
Yeah, we
Stood
had.
on.
You know what was big, was really telling too? Having, like, we had it for a couple of years, the TV remote, because you don't really use the TV remote that much.
No.
It was the cable. Right?
Power all.
Oh, yeah,
all the
on,
time.
all on. Yeah. But
Plus you save on batteries.
you have the TV remotes floating around, you know, it's on whatever.
Sure.
But the dog chewed the fucking, we had like dog bite, like dog teeth marks in it because they got a fucking hold of it.
Sure it wasn't you?
Somebody was sitting in his chair. He got mad.
Really? That's
So we had like,
trash.
yeah, we had like, it was like gnawed by the dog a little bit.
That's garbage.
Yeah, and people come over like, don't worry about that one, you know.
That's garbage, and also
Also, not having a back on the batteries is
Oh,
real
my
fuck.
God.
Or taped, or having it taped on.
Taped.
We were a big back tape family.
Really?
Oh, yeah. My mom didn't know what was going. She was trying to dump her all, but she had to work. Meanwhile, you know what I mean?
when you got Scotch tape on there, you need to get new parents because
we were big
trash.
Scotch.
Really?
Yeah, dude, we were fucking, we're trash. I don't know what to tell you.
God.
What are you going to do? It's the 90s. You can't go out and buy a
You
new
go
Universal.
black electrical tape.
What am I, in the union? What are you talking about? No, Scotch tape. It's on the desk.
Did you have any
It
utensils?
was double-sided, so there's like dog hair stuck to it.
That's trash. Did you have any utensils that were like fire damaged or anything like that? Like a melted, like
Oh, spatula is the spatula
Oh.
handle definitely. My mom still has it. First of all, the spatula is 35 years old and it fucking flips it mean dippy. Oh, dude.
Is it
This-
plastic?
Yeah.
Slides right in there. You're not
Oh.
supposed to use metal on metal, they say.
I know. This was like a Cutco from like fucking 1972 and they
I
were
tell you,
making them
you
heavy.
got a hot dishwasher. You could destroy those things.
Oh, yeah. Well, like the handle's all burnt from like laying on the pan or like the dishwasher or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We got a couple of them floating around.
Yeah,
Fucking battle scarred. They're like fucking veterans. Take them down to the VA. Fucking crazy. That's trashy too.
You know what I did? I was home, you know, over the, summer, hanging out, just living in my parents' house while they were down the shore. real garbage. But we were grilling. We were making some steaks.
Mm-hmm.
And my stepdad has like the tongue that you put in. It tells you.
Love them.
It tells you the temperature.
What?
It's like a double forked, sharper image. The guy's got a little.
Where can I get something like that?
Guy's got a couple of bucks on him. Sharper image.
He's got a fucking steak thermometer.
Yeah, but it tells you like for beef, good, chicken, good. Like you put it in and it
that's
tells
like
you what
AI.
it is.
That's fucking crazy.
And I left it out in the rain overnight, and like the fucking screen got all fogged up, and there was water behind it. And I just threw it in the drawer and fucking hit the bricks.
No wonder this guy fucking hates your guts. Fucking
Nah, he's a good shit.
thorn in his side.
I told him, I'm like, yeah, man, we I left. We got rained on. I ordered one on Amazon. I hadn't ordered it yet, and I'm like, I ordered on Amazon. Should be here in a couple of days. And he goes, I don't even use that thing. I'm like, oh, great.
I'll cancel it then.
Kippy save 60.
Dumbass.
Kippy save 60. Bean.
I just bought a pair of actual metal tongs.
Oh, we're big in that. We go to.
Dude, I feel like fucking Anthony Bourdain in there now. Fucking.
What's the place? Sir La Table La Sir.
What? I don't know.
Yeah, it's like this fancy fucking high-end kitchen.
Oh, like Williams and Sonoma?
Yeah, but
whatever the fuck?
better than that.
That place.
Table de Sir or
They
Sir de
kick me
Table.
out when I walk in.
So we're big into we got the long johns, we got the short ones. We're
great.
big. I'm a nice appliance in the kitchen guy.
That's a game changer, though, because I usually have to use a fork to flip the
bacon
steak,
or
yeah.
something. Fucking burning your fingers and shit.
We're exclusively, okay, and I'm making this announcement now here on the podcast. We are exclusively bacon in the microwave from heretofore.
Oh my god.
That's it. It cooks it perfectly.
No, you're trash.
Dude, it's 6 minutes. It's crispy. It's perfect. Plus, there's no mess because I'm sick of
6 minutes.
Well, we moved out of the old.
It's a laziness thing.
No, it's not.
It's not better. It's better on the pan. That's
No,
insane.
it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No,
You're
it's not.
lazy. You just said there's no mess, and it's still 6 minutes. Bacon cooks in fucking 8 minutes on the pan, so you're saving 120 seconds.
Not when you cook it frozen.
You're cooking frozen bacon?
Yeah, I'm cooking frozen bacon. Listen to me.
Dude, you're putting frozen bacon in
I'm
the microwave?
joking.
No, you're not.
I am joking.
You're an animal.
It's a comedy podcast. I eat it frozen. Like a popsicle.
Yeah, put it in a blender. Froth it up a little
I
bit.
do have frozen bacon because my mom, like I told you, we talked.
Moms always have frozen bacon.
I know.
My mom has shit like fucking pre-war.
Dude, we have a fucking bag of raviolis in my fridge that I don't even. There's no way. There's no way.
We do. We got a thing of stuffed shells. That's. I mean, dude, they're freezer burnt. I mean, it's like Ice Age. It's like the fucking tundra in there, dude.
That's fucking trash.
Oh man,
There's
there's nothing better than
we moved them. Like I could have thrown them out
yeah.
from the one apartment to the other, and they're still in there, man. Fucking garbaggio. Listen, New York City apartment. You do too much shit on the stovetop. That grease gets everywhere. You don't even realize it. Like when we moved out of the other place.
You're not. What do you think you're gonna turn me to?
Just letting you know. From here on out, okay, it's a new day. Want to let everybody know. My bacon is now cooked in the microwave on a plate. Okay,
Paper plate?
What am I, fucking dirtball? No, this is what we do.
Should be a paper plate to absorb the fucking grease. Yeah.
Ugh, no, I don't want that shit. You fucking take it out.
Don't try to fucking act like you're microwaving your bacon classy.
Listen,
you fucking
dirtbag.
asshole.
I am. You cut
No, I would never use a paper plate. Probably styrofoam, Melvin.
Allow me to retort. We cut the bacon in half. We put it on a plate. We put.
Oh, you cut it in half.
There you go.
Toby cuts it in half.
Bite-sized pieces.
Oh my god.
It's like fun-sized bacon. Then we have a nice cover, okay, that we put over it.
Oh, that's my mom uses a microwave cover.
You ever check the inside of one of those things?
Yeah, it looks like the upside down. Fucking good night.
Man, you got to clean that thing. Those things get fucking dicey.
Those things are so gross. I won't even. My mom has.
Really?
Oh no.
It helps the cooking of the microwaving.
I'm not. We don't have a microwave.
Really?
Yeah, the fucking Europeans don't like them.
Maybe things will turn around for you, huh? Come by. You can take a look at mine. Come over. Yes, take it for a test drive.
In there cooking steak.
I wouldn't want one either. I didn't really want one either. I want a toaster. We don't have a toaster.
Get a toaster oven.
Nah,
That's what you
trash.
need.
You know, I think that's trash. But
not.
we're doing our toast in the oven like fucking assholes, and it never.
Oh my god, dude, that's like crackhead status.
It never browns it. It just dries it out.
Oh, yeah, dude, that's fucking. You're fucking reaching your hand in there. You're burning your finger trying to flip it.
It sucks.
Oh, dude, listen. If you are toasting your bread in an oven, in a full-size oven,
Yeah.
you need. I'll send me a Venmo request, and I'll give you the $19 for a fucking toaster. That's crackhead level shit. Given, I have done it hundreds and hundreds of times.
I understand.
I would have to do it now, but that's a fucking next level trash.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing it. I want a nice toaster. I love toast. Big toast guy.
Okay. I'm trying to get off the bread, you know. This is from Robert Paris. Is it garbage to leave clothes in the dryer overnight?
What? That's the fucking closet as far as I'm
Yeah,
concerned.
that and the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's tough because
You got to fluff it up the next. You got to realize that you got to fluff it up the next morning. You got to put a little water in there, fluff it back up. Shit's gonna be wrinkled.
the thing is, you wet a sock. Throw that in there. That does it. You take your sock out, you fucking run it under the utility sink, throw it back in there, put it on fucking permanent press, wrinkle release for 20 minutes. Good.
We usually
it's looking like the first day of school, Daddy.
clean as a whistle.
Oh yeah,
Fresh off the lot.
One kind of wet sock though.
We usually use a washcloth.
Yeah.
But we did. I don't have a fucking washer and dryer now.
Yeah, now we don't. But like when I was all through quarantine, I was obviously down at the shore house, dude.
You people in the burbs, it's fucking.
I would live out of the dryer.
Oh, love
It wouldn't even.
Yeah.
Sometimes there would be like a little bit left. I would just throw it back in the washer with everything else. Run it again. Run it back.
Absolutely.
Not folding just 2 T-shirts and a thing of underwear.
What is garbage is leaving the clothes in the washing machine overnight. Because that shit
That gets
next
moldy.
it smells like a swamp.
You gotta run it again.
Yeah, it's like
and
a
you
pirate
can't
ship.
escape it.
No.
It's in the fibers of it. Smelling like a fucking bar rag.
Yeah. Bloody Mary mix on it.
Yeah.
You got to redo that shit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
trash.
you can't leave shit in the washing machine overnight. That shit wouldn't fly in fucking the Foley house, so my mom would lose it.
Yeah. All right, let's do one more and then wrap it up. We're
Awesome.
over an hour, right, Tom? Yeah. Okay, cool.
This is awesome. We love
yeah,
it.
this
I
is
fucking love
fantastic.
these. I fucking love these. It's just us, just the fam, sitting here, yapping. It's nice.
Yeah. All right, this is one, wait, no, we already did one from him. I'm sorry. Some people are posted multiple questions. Let's see here. Let's end on a good one. This would be for you of sleeping with your contacts in. You've done that. I don't have contacts, but you do that, right? That's from Justin DiPietro.
My eyes have gotten worse I've been sleeping in my contacts since I was fucking in high school. Like, literally. Probably taken them out 3 times. Never caught up to me. Never. I'd go, you're going to ruin your eyes. Everybody would say that to me. Shut up. What are you talking about? Fucking give a shit. I would scratch my cornea every once in a while, which kills. It's the most searing, intense pain ever.
Yeah, I don't have any experience with it.
But never caught up to me. But now, when I went last year, that's why I fucking have to use the readers, because my prescription got so much stronger because, my eyes have been depleted of so much oxygen that my eyes got
My eyes
worse.
are drying out hearing that.
So I can't do it now. But yeah, for a long time, I lived on the fucking. I was out there, baby. I lived on the fucking edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the needle now? Oh, it broke off.
Great question.
All right, this is a fucking big one, and this is from Big Texas Jensen. I think it's boy. I think we know him. Have you ever, or do you currently display? Oh man, do you currently display an empty liquor bottle as a decoration? I gotta tell you, I got an empty thing of whiskey on top of my fridge right now.
We got to get one for here now.
Yeah, I'll bring it in.
Yeah, bring it in. Bring it in. And eventually, we're gonna want you guys.
We're gonna set up a PO box so you guys can send stuff that
Yeah, we want your guys' stuff here too. Anything you have that would add to the decor of Aunt Tootie's studio.
But that's an all-time trash move. Actually, I also had a lamp, a Kettle One lamp. It was a bottle that they put like a wire.
They get
in.
all dusty and shit like that. It's so fucking garbage.
Yeah, like a wall of fucking Bud Light cans or something. I've done that too.
Oh, my cousins used to collect beer cans. They had a solid collection of beer cans.
Empty or full?
Full. It's not gonna be worth anything. It was empty.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you dealt in fucking old single beers. What do you mean? It's not going to be worth. That's trash mentality.
I used to collect.
What could a can of beer be worth?
It's not worth. It's a collection. It's you.
Well,
enjoy
you said
it,
it's not
put it
worth
up.
anything.
It's neither here nor there.
Okay.
I used to collect like
Boogers.
collect them. Used to eat them. I used to collect when Penn State won the national championship.
Like a commemorative mug or something.
No, commemorative bottle of Pepsi.
Oh
Yeah, I had a fucking Pepsi from 1988 in a glass bottle that had like their record
Saving
on
it for a fucking
it.
celebration.
My cousin gave it to me. We put it. It would be like on display.
Oh my god.
Those were trashy.
You're a
but
hillbilly.
I don't know if you remember this. This is real garbage. At like state fairs and like
I'm listening.
carnivals and stuff like
Big
that,
state fair guy.
they could. I don't know what the booth was, but they could take like a glass bottle of Pepsi. They could like heat it up and stretch it out
And then the sand
and
art.
twist it and put the sand art in.
Buddy, I had a sand art kit. I did it myself.
How do you stretch the bottle out?
You buy the bottles like that. I think they might have. I mean, we would buy them twisted like that.
No, they would. This is old world style. They would do it for you right there, like
No, I
making
don't
the
know.
Caesar salad at the table. Man, somebody would come home with one of them. You'd be staring at it like it was the fucking Taj Mahal. Like, ooh.
We were a big sand art family. I could probably. When I go back to my mom's house, we still have them. They're in the attic. Those are keepers.
Don't throw that out. Somebody
Mom,
tries
where's
to,
my sand art?
somebody tries to put that on the table for the yard sale. No.
Yeah. That, you know what else was real big on Wildwood's Boardwalk back in the day? Getting a candle made out of your, like, wax hand.
Oh, God, that's garbage.
Yeah. I had a middle finger. I was like 7. I'm like, yeah, can I do it? My dad's like, yeah, whatever. And I did my middle finger, and then they made the candle, the wick of the candle, like the tip of my middle finger.
Big fuck you to everybody.
I thought I was the coolest fucking
Wow.
kid. Yeah.
Man.
Head over to the dunk tank, get called fat by that clown. Called a fucking night. Maybe a ride on the go-karts.
Start crying and
Oh,
run
man,
home.
that guy called me a fat piece of shit 10,000 times. And he always said because my brother, especially when he was a kid, had big ears. And he goes, you look like a Cadillac going down the street with the doors open.
Is he killing?
Oh, dude. Yeah, fly me to the moon. Dude, he was fucking murdering. He'd murder in front of like 400 people. I didn't
Calling a kid a fat piece of shit.
Oh, man. Hey, Tubby. Oh, dude. And then I'd get all fucking heat. I'd lose it. I'd be winging the fucking balls at him and shit.
Fucking emotionally missing and stuff like that because you're doing
Oh,
that.
yeah. He's got you shook.
Could you imagine that today, calling a kid fat?
Oh, dude. He went after any race, ethnicity, any physical deformity. Dude, this clown was nuts. And he would smoke fucking ciggies and drink fucking from a flask. And every time you'd get him, he'd come back up high and dry.
Now they have the fucking paintball where we can shoot.
They had
have it
that
on
too.
Coney Island boardwalk.
You used to,
Where he's like 30 yards back and he pops back out. Fucking, you try to hit him.
the one on I'm not even fucking around. The one on Wildwood's Boardwalk after 9/11 was shoot Osama, and they
Are you?
no,
Oh
they had a guy in all pads doing this, and a fucking line around the block of knuckleheads thinking they're fucking patriots.
Guys fucking patting baseball bats and shit like that. That's
Yeah.
fucking trash.
Oh man, yeah, that's it.
Gang, what a great episode. This was so much fun. Thank you so much for tuning into Are You Garbage. We appreciate everybody. Please sign up at patreon.com to get your questions on the air. We're going to be doing these on a regular basis. We have some bonus contents coming out. We appreciate you guys being patient with us as far as that.
Why we get the studio built
While we
out.
get the studio built, we thought we'd have a little more time for the studio, but, you know, the timeline was a little compressed. Toby McMullen, thank you for all your hard work. You're absolutely fantastic.
T-Bone.
We love you guys, and we'll see you next week. Kippy, you got anything else for him?
As always, just make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube. Subscribe there as well. Those numbers are through the fucking roof. We appreciate all the fucking support. It's been amazing.
Love you, gang. We'll see you next week.
Peace.